So basically, I was in this relationship for a year and a half. You know, it's a toxic relationship. I told Shorty straight up. It got to a point where I was like just trying to be better for myself, trying to do better. You know, get my mental health straight. You know, be a better person for my son.
Right.
And I told her, yo, I can't keep doing this if it's gonna keep being toxic. Like, I'm tired of cheating, tired of you, you know, doing stuff on the side, and us just arguing all the time and not trusting each other. I was like, basically, like, if we're not gonna trust each other, then we need to be apart from each other,
Facts.
you know. And at first, she was down with it, and for a couple weeks, it was good, you know. And like after a couple weeks, I remember like I was on Instagram and I saw her partying with my ex girl, you know? And so I was like, wow, like, you know, why is my current girlfriend partying with my ex girl?
That's super weird.
That's super.
Y'all was still together?
We was still together.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? She was still my girl. And we was in my crib. And well, I was in my crib and I saw that she was partying with my ex. So a couple days later I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more. You feel me? I was like, I don't want to, I can't do this shit.
I feel that.
You know? Because it's like, I don't trust you. You feel me? And then what's so crazy about it is a couple days after that, she told me she was pregnant. You feel me? And a couple days after I broke up with her, she told me that she was pregnant. So me now I look at it like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But me trying to be a good dude, I was just like, you know what? Let's try to make it work. Since you pregnant or whatever. Obviously now I don't even believe if that was true or not, you know?
We will never know.
You'll never know. But I went to Cali to sign off on the house that I was getting out there, and she was just like, yo, oh, you probably chilling with some bitches, or you probably cheating or whatever. And so then and there, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this no more with you, you know? And I came back to New York a few days later. She was blowing up my phone, telling me how she wants to have an abortion, whatever. And I knew that she had had previous abortions already. So I was like, yo, you don't have to do that. If you want to keep the baby, keep the baby.
Because that shit messes with the body and
right,
shit.
Right. And I know how much it affected her. So I was like, yo, you don't have to abort it. You know, you don't have the baby and I'll be there and I'll do what I have to do. And we can make it work as people. I just don't want to be with you because this is toxic and I don't trust you and you don't trust me.
Right.
It make no sense for us to be miserable
Together.
You know, together.
Right.
I'd rather just be apart and try to figure out whatever this shit is. You know, and she just got real pissed that I didn't want to be in a relationship. I was with my DJ. I was with Eric.
Right. Shout out
Me and
Madonna.
him was chilling on this very couch in the old crib.
In your old crib.
You feel me? And we was just talking about the situation and just talking about life and whatever. And we hear a bang at my door. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo. We both looked at each other like, yo, what the fuck is that? So I went to the door. Yo. So I went to the door. I went to the door and it was her. You feel me? I went to the door and it was her.
The singer her.
Huh?
The singer her. I love her.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Her, if you see this, I love you.
It was my then girlfriend, you feel me? And the one who said that she was pregnant, you feel me?
Okay.
So she's knocking at my door. I open the door. Eric automatically starts leaving. You know, he's like starts getting his shit and starts leaving.
Right.
And she stays. And now me and her are having a conversation. I'm telling her, yo, shorty, I don't want to be with you because this shit toxic.
She ain't know you. You knew she was coming?
No, I didn't know she was coming. It was completely unannounced. She was blowing my phone up. Had to be like 20 minutes prior. She probably called me like 7 times. I wasn't picking up because I'm having this conversation with my bro.
Right.
And then at the same time, I just didn't feel like arguing or going through it.
Right.
Cause she was texting me basically saying like, I don't care that she's pregnant and I don't care that she's having another abortion. Cause I was telling her, yo, you don't have to have an abortion. If you want to have the baby, I will support.
Yeah.
You know, I will support. I will co-parent. I'll do whatever I have to do. Like, I have the text messages to prove that I was saying those things to her on that day. And this is 2 days before she went on Twitter going crazy, you know? So this is 2 days. Yo, bro, this is 2 days before she went on Twitter. 2 days. Talking about I abused her, talking about I don't even want to say the rest, you know what I mean? Talking about saying that I was abusing her.
Yeah.
You feel me? So basically, she was hysterical, bro. She was just like, yo, I don't have any family here. All my family is away, and like I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Cause me thinking that she might like do something dangerous to herself. I told her she could stay with me. You know, told her she could stay because I really didn't know what she was gonna do. And I'm like, I'd rather you be here with somebody than be by yourself,
I feel that.
feeling crazy.
I respect it.
And so yeah, we kept having conversations. I kept telling her like I don't want to be in a relationship if it's toxic. If you want to be with me and we together, then we not doing this toxic shit anymore. We're not doing you hanging with my ex-girl behind my back, or I'm not cheating on you, you not cheating on me.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
We gonna really do this for real.
Yeah.
And she felt like she didn't have to do anything. She felt like she didn't have to, she shouldn't have to change anything, about herself. Basically, I needed to change everything about me and just accept the shit she was giving me. You know what I mean? And I wasn't with it. So I was basically like, yo, I don't want to do this. And then the same day that she put out the tweets on Twitter, the same day that she wrote all those messages on Twitter and all the allegations, she was in my crib that morning.
The same.
Feel me? The same girl. She was in my crib that morning, telling me that she wanted a family with me, and telling me that cause I was asking her, I was like, yo, what do you want from me at this point? And she's like, I want my family. I want a family. I'm like, shorty, I will be a family with you, but you not willing to make changes.
To change it.
So it's like I'm willing to make changes. I'm here making changes for you, for me and for you and for everybody that I love. But she wasn't with it. So what did she do?
Yeah.
She went on Twitter and accused me of abusing her and all this other crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, to everybody out there, men and women, actually dealing with physical abuse and domestic violence, it's not a joke. It's not a game. You feel me? But at the same time, for every person that is physically violent and then goes online and says that somebody else was abusing them, it's like shame on you, bro.
Oh, so she was violent towards you?
Oh hell yeah! Oh, bro, she had punched me, smacked me, punched me in the face, bro, because she found out that I was sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's a common story that happens to a lot of people.
I ain't
and that
gonna lie,
shit
sound regular.
Yeah, that sound regular.
You,
It don't even. It's not even something that's like crazy to you because it's just real, and that's how you.
I've been smacked and punched by a girl before that I was dealing with.
There you go.
On some real shit.
And that's a normal story for men. It's like, and that goes to show you, like physical abuse and domestic violence. It doesn't matter when it happens to a man. It doesn't happen when it's by the hands of a woman.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't respect any person that is physically violent to somebody and then tries to spin the story to make them look like they're the violent person. I got text messages of her saying that she's the aggressor. Her saying, like, I know I was the aggressor, but you should never put your hands on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, me putting my hands on her was me trying to get her away from me, stop her from punching me.
Right.
Me putting my hands on you was me taking you out of my crib.
Yeah.
And
you
closing
need
the
some
door.
sort of defense.
Right.
To just stand there, like I said before, I've talked to a girl, whatever, and one time she just smacked me out of nowhere because what she said was she ain't like what I'm saying or how
That's
I'm joking
crazy.
with her, right?
Yeah.
Now, granted, I wasn't hurt or like, oh, shit.
Right.
But it's like, you just stand there and my mind is trained to not do anything to her, because we've been taught that forever. So I know it's a helpless feeling, like,
it's super helpless, especially when you in your own crib. You feel me? Because the thing is, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? Because it's you in your crib. You can't leave her there.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been hit by women. I've been hit by a woman at her crib. You know what I did?
Left.
I got the fuck up and left.
Yeah, walk away.
You feel me? I could leave somebody else's crib.
Yeah.
I can't leave my crib. I got to get you out of my crib. So it's such a delicate situation. And honestly, bro, I just look at the cancel culture shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all think y'all know. Y'all really think y'all know. Like, to everybody out there, you really think you know some shit, but you don't know shit about these people's lives. Like, these celebrities, you don't know them. Johnny Depp got canceled. He got X'd out of movies, all this shit, just to find out Shorty was lying about being abused. Shorty was lying about him abusing her. She called the cops on me because I put her out my crib. Because I picked her up by her jacket and like placed her outside my door.
Yeah.
You know, and then I threw her shoes out the door because she ain't have her shoes on. So it's just like, even the audio recordings, she recorded audio of me just like us having arguments and shit.
That's wild.
And so the audio recordings that you hear, that's what you're hearing. You're hearing me literally take her by her jacket and put her outside my apartment. But she considers that assault. You know what I mean? And the thing about Twitter and, you know, cancel culture, it don't matter. Once she says something happened, people gonna take it as, yo, that happened. Yo, it was assault. Meanwhile, I never got a call from the cops. They never showed up at my door. Like, I never been in court for this shit. Like, nothing happened with it. But people are mad just impressionable, and people believe whatever they see on the internet. Yo, bro, I got text messages of girls hitting me up telling me, bro, like, who is this girl, you know, trying to get me on board with this bullshit?
Damn.
You know? Like,
that's crazy.
They was
bro.
contacting all my exes, trying to get them on board with, you know, this agenda. You know, to cancel me, to make sure that I can't work, to make sure that, you know, I can't do what I need to do to feed my family.
Yeah.
And people just went along with it because that's the society we live in right now. We live in that believe all women no matter what, even if they lying type situation, you know?
Yeah. It get to the point you don't know because people could come out with a whole shit like that.
Right.
And mad people who don't know will just gonna, and then they go on to believe every woman who says it. And we got love for every woman going through shit. Anybody going through some real shit where they feel they can't get out and they feel like a victim because it's real. It happens every day. As the guy who was going through this and the one who was like publicly known, because the women involved, people didn't really know them. They didn't have a strong following, but you did.
Yeah.
How was your mindset? What was you going through on a daily basis? What did your day look like? You feel me? Like,
damn.
How do you move through that with your emotions? You know what I'm saying? And the people around you knowing this type of shit, but nobody knowing what you exactly going through, myself included. You know?
No, I'll be real. Like, it was a struggle every day to get up out of the bed. You know, like, there was times I was having night sweats. You feel me? I was like having like nightmares, just like of people attacking me. Somebody try to wake me up from my sleep. I would flinch as if somebody was like about to hit me, you know? Because it was a shock to my system. It's like out of nowhere, somebody just like turns your life upside down, you know? I mean, now I'm kind of way past it. I'm way better than I was a year ago.
Right.
So now it's like, I know that I just got to do shit on my own. I got to figure this shit out, but that's nothing to me because I've been doing that since the beginning.
Right.
You know? But, yo, that shit is hard to get through. It does a lot of mental damage. It does a lot of emotional damage. And people kill themselves over that shit.
Yeah.
You know, people are online, people on the internet, like these trolls or whatever, literally telling me to kill myself. You feel me? Literally saying the worst shit that you could say to a person.
Yeah.
And they don't even know me, you know? And that's when I learned just like, these people are just not real, you know? They hate their lives, they miserable, and they need somebody. They're like a leech, you know? They're like a parasite.
Yeah.
They trying to kill the host, you know? That's it. They don't give anything to society. They just take.
Yeah.
You know, they just take, and they really want to take your life out here.
Right.
And bring people down to their size.
Those some of the most hurt people I feel.
Oh, they
too.
super hurt, bro. They super hurt. And I send them love, bro.
Miserable.
I send them love. There's some moments where I really be upset, and then there's other moments where I just really want to send them love because it's like, you must really be hurt, you know? But that's what cancel culture feeds on. It feeds on the negativity. And anybody trying to cancel a person, I don't see any good in them, you know? I don't see any good in that individual because it's like, bro, you really don't even know this person. And a lot of times you don't even know what the situation about.
Right.
You wasn't there. You don't know the two individuals.
I feel like that's the dangerous part. The people who, like we started off saying, jump to conclusions make a quick judgment. People who just want to have something to say. People who just want to talk about a topic that's trending. This type of thinking and the way people move like that is what makes it more dangerous, because you adding fuel to a fire that you don't even have to stand next to.
Right, right.
You don't even gotta
right,
be
right.
with the fire. You just throw something and keep it pushing. And for a lot of things, that's why I wanted you to talk about being a person that was actually on that side, that you had to deal with people saying shit about you, because people not gonna think about that. They really aren't, bro, especially with how social media is now. Stories like this happen all the time. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to believe, you know? And that's
Yeah.
what makes it more dangerous, that we have real stories and real victims and real instances where people going through shit and they never get the help. Because it's like, oh yeah, I heard you cry, but am I gonna help you wipe your tears? I'm gonna help you get better. I'm gonna help you heal. And people never really there for that. I feel like us as a society, I don't take myself out as much as I'm not a part of that shit. Us as society need to do better at caring for the next person the way we want people to care for us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we too often we lose that, and we have to do better, bro. We have to. Like, we just have to. For real, for real.
Nah, that's facts, man. Like, there has to be, if we're gonna talk about mental health, we gotta talk about it. We gotta be about it. You know, like, we gotta really live about it, because everybody is going through some shit.
Yeah.
You know, and understanding is necessary. Understanding is key, bro. Like, how do you cancel somebody you don't know? You know, you don't even you don't know who this person is, or what they've been through, or what
Right.
they've been dealing. You don't know the person that's accusing them of whatever,
Right.
and
It's
you don't know
true.
what their agenda is,
That's true.
and there's a lot of triggered people out there. People see something and get triggered, and
Right.
then now they want to cancel other people because of their trigger, you know. When you're a celebrity, at least for me, I don't move like a celebrity. You know what I mean? I move like I'm just a homie from around the way. You
Yeah.
know, and I always thought that was cool, but now I know better. You know, now I know better, because you thinking like you were always thinking. I think like I always thought. You know, I'm just a regular dude. I'm from Brooklyn. I be out here, so whatever.
Right.
But then you learning that people around you thinking about you completely different. You with a regular girl, somebody you attracted to, y'all together, y'all go on vacations, y'all go on dates, y'all go on whatever. Bro, she not thinking about you the way
Like, you just the regular.
she
Yeah.
just thinking, she not thinking about you like you regular. She thinking about you like you a come up, bro. For real. And if you in a relationship that's toxic with a girl that's thinking like that,
Yep.
it's over for you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because she's plotting on you. It's like you in the relationship really thinking y'all having ups and downs. You know, you really in a relationship thinking y'all having good days and bad days. When really, bro, you're being like preyed upon, bro. Like, it's like she see you as like, yo, if he don't give me what I want, if I don't get what I want out of this relationship, it's over for him. You know, I'm gonna make sure he go to, because you know what, he's not just gonna leave me. He not gonna leave me hurting and my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like, you learn like that's really the thinking, and a lot of people think like that. You know, and a lot of people just like they go with whatever shorty say. If she say XYZ, that's what we going with.
Right.
You know? And you don't, at the end of the day, you don't need a court case. You don't need an arrest. You don't need nothing, a warrant, nothing. It's like people will just believe whatever the fuck they hear. You know, even though, yo, bro, I got proof. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I got proof, but I'm saving it just in case I gotta go to court.
Yeah.
Just in case shit gets serious and these people really want to play with me. You know, or if it comes back and I gotta really say something,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna do what I have to do. You know, I understand that people make mistakes. I understand that people say things that they don't mean out of emotion, and they do things that they don't even really want to do out of just an emotional outburst. And there's more that I could talk about. There's more that I could say, and but I want to move on from it, just like all my fans want to move on from it, just like all my family want to move on from it. And I think even this podcast and us doing this is like helping me heal, because I'm able to just speak life and talk about the shit that's in my head.
Right.
You know, these are conversations that we need to be having anyway. You know, not just on the podcast. These are conversations And that's what this podcast is really about. It's like these are conversations that need to be had, you know? Like for society to progress, for us to progress as people. Like we focusing on ourselves, not the world outside of us. I'm not here to judge the world. You know, I'm not here to judge you and what you're doing. Like I'm here to look inward and figure out my life and figure out how I can be a better dad, how I can be a better brother, a better son, a better friend, nephew, you know, cousin, whatever. Like that's the main thing, bro. So, and I feel like that's the mission of Free Not Woke. You know, that's the Free Not Woke mission. It's like, yo, we here to better ourselves, and if people listening can, you know, look inward just as we are, then even better. Now we all this. Now we're gonna turn into a community of people that focus on ourselves and don't judge the world based on what a whole bunch of other motherfuckers are saying. We think for ourselves, you know. Free Not Woke.
Free Not Woke, baby. If this shit give you some type of happiness, some type of joy, and make you smile, we could pass that to y'all. Y'all take it to somebody else, do it to them, because something I live by, and it goes to everything we saying here today, is you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. That's, if you live by that, bro, a lot of shit gonna be easier. If you really treat someone how you would like to be treated, love yourself, it's gonna come back to you, man. And you know, stay away from negativity and keep the positive high. And that's it, man. Free Not Woke.
Free Not Woke. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I got a single dropping on Friday. It's about to turn up. It's Good Friday. The song is called Good Friday. So check that out on Friday. All right. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. It's Free Not Woke. I'm KOTA.
Yeah. I'm Marcus.
Say y'all, hey.
Yeah. All right. So
peace, bro.
Peace.
Yeah.